Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this video, we will explain about the lab that we have done, which is task 2 stepping process control. This is our group member. We are from section 2, group 1. The process is start by pressing the start button. Cylinder 2 will extend to push the bottommost plastic part from stack until the cylinder 1 extends to stem apart. After that, cylinder 1 will return to the original position. Okay, based on this process, the first thing we need to do is design the ladder diagram using CX1 software. But before that, we need to identify first the input output, and then only we can make the flowchart. So this is our input output. We have about 6 input and 5 output. So the first input is start button, stop button, and we have a read switch 1, we have 2 retracted and extended, and we have for the C2 retracted and extended also. For the output, we have a solenoid 1, cylinder 1, also known as stem piston, followed by solenoid 2, also known as a reloading piston. So here we have a green pilot lamp is for ready for the start, and the yellow pilot lamp is for reloading magazine, and the red pilot lamp is for the stamping.
So this is the flow chart for the stamping process. We start with the start table. Okay, then it will check for the C1 and C2 retracted. If it is not retracted, it will make sure it is retracted before it can move on to the other process. Next, it will check if the start button is pressed. If yes, it will activate solenoid 2. If no, it will wait until the start button is pressed. After activating solenoid 2, it will check if the cylinder 2 is fully extended. That will be done by the read switch. If yes, it can go down to the next step. If no, it will wait until it fully extended. After the cylinder 2 is fully extended, it will make a countdown for half second. Then it will activate solenoid 1. After solenoid 1, it will check if the cylinder 1 is fully extended. If yes, it will go on to the next step. If no, it will wait until it fully extended. After the cylinder 1 is fully extended, it will make a countdown for 3 seconds. After the countdown, it will deactivate the solenoid 1. After the cylinder 1 is fully retracted, it will deactivate solenoid 2. If the cylinder 1 is not fully retracted, it will wait until the cylinder 1 is fully retracted. And after deactivating solenoid 2, it will do the same. It will wait until the cylinder 2 is fully retracted before going on to the next process. Okay, after the cylinder 2 is fully retracted, it will check if the stop button is pressed. If yes, then it will stop. If the stop button is not pressed, it will wait to see if the start button is pressed. If both of the button is not pressed, it will stay still until a command is given.
So now we are going to look at the ladder diagram of this program. Before we start, we know that C1 is retracted and then C2 is also retracted. So here you will see that the green LED is on, indicating that we can move to the next step. So now I will hit the start button and release it. Now the solenoid 2 is on. This means the C2 will extend. And when C2 is fully extended, we have a timer to delay 0.5 seconds before we go into the C1. Now C2 is fully extended. It will trigger solenoid 1 and then C1 will extend. So here, this go off and this go on. And then after 3 second delay, the C1 will retract back. So here we will be off. Will retract back. So you will see the solenoid 1 is already deactivated. So here this will off, and then this will be on. And now we will find that solenoid 2 is deactivated. So C2 will retract back. And here we go back to the initial position where the green LED is on. And we can start again. So here we know that the diagram is complete.